Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy mid-month. This is your musical messages reading for the soul connections out there, and I've really been excited to get behind the camera today, especially because I've had a couple of songs stuck in my head that I feel are popping up for a reason. So of course, again, this is a collective reading for the soul connections out there, and in particular, I feel this is one for souls in separation. So, if you are on a soul journey, then this reading could definitely be for you. And I hope that the messages do resonate to those of you who are finding this particular reading. So, if this is not your story this time around, you can always check my channel, as always, for messages you need to hear. But for those of you who are finding that this story is in line with what you are experiencing, whether this is something you are experiencing now or you've already gone through, or something that maybe Spirit wants you to hear to help you transition into the next phase of your journey, right? Then please comment below. Don't forget to like, share, engage with the video. And if you're already subscribed, just double check and make sure that you still are and that your notifications are set to all so that you can be alerted when I post new content. Which, speaking of new content, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed your little short mini love readings. I really was going to try to do actual YouTube shorts, but you guys already know I'm very long-winded and it's hard. I feel like the little 5 to 7 minute videos were kind of hard for me, but of course you all know, well, a lot of you know that I like to be on more of an intimate basis with my viewers. So yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed those short videos. I look forward to recording your intimate extended readings for those of you who have really been supportive with all of the views, the likes, comments. Like I said, the engagement on those short videos is what I am looking for when I choose the winners. So I look forward to that. But anyways, y'all, like I said, I've been kind of stuck with a couple of songs in my head today, and I wanted to share, especially because I got an interesting pre-shuffle. But before I go into it, as always, thank you so much for all of you who are very supportive of me and this channel, to my subscribers and members of the Spicy Sub Society, which, by the way, I will have a spicy sub message for those of you who are members of the channel, so stay tuned to the end of the video. There will be a link for those of you to click. But if you're new, or if you are just wanting to connect with me outside of YouTube, to share a story, to purchase a reading, right? Any of those things, you can find my information in the description box, as always. All of my links, social media, website, email, and payment app information. Just make sure when you are booking a personal reading with me that you're sending me an email or a direct message so that I have a way to send you your private link. So other than that, you guys, if you enjoy the intimate extended content and you want to be a part of the extended message at the end of this reading, then be sure to find that link down in the description box as well. So like I said, you guys, this is a soul connection reading, so whatever journey you're on, please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. There's a lot of people that are kind of stuck in the fairy tale phase of the twin flame journey, which can be sort of dark. And if you are looking for more reference on that, you can always follow Twin Flame Revolution. They're actually doing a multi-part video series recently about the dark parts of the twin flame journey, right? A lot of toxicity surrounding the concept of the twin flame journey these days on social media. And I feel a lot of it is around a lack of understanding of what the journey actually is, right? And something I've always said about the twin flame journey is that this is your journey. You are your twin flame. You are not in separation from your soul, okay? You can never be separate from from that which you are. So a lot of these readings I post are for your spiritual growth, to share and hopefully open your minds to a different perspective. Sometimes when we are in these type of connections, it's hard for us to see the forest for the trees, right? When we're so intensely entwined with someone else, it's hard for us to gain that perspective or that bird's eye view, right? So that is what I'm here for. And I hope that I have been helpful to those of you who are listening and who follow my channel. And that is ultimately why I started this channel in the first place, right? So I'm not sure those of you who are OG listeners, viewers, my very first reading that I ever posted on the channel was a twin flame collective reading. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm excited. I'm first of all going to share with you the song that has been stuck in my head recently. Actually, there's two of them, but I'll get to the first one. So I know some of you may already know that I'm not a huge country fan, okay? I live in the South, but I'm not a huge country fan. I'm originally from New York. I'm actually, if anything, I'm more of like an oldies and 80s girl, but as far as country is concerned, I hear it a lot, right? Where I live on the radio stations, even like the poppy ones, they like to put country songs on there. So there's one that I've been hearing recently. It's called Last Night, and it's by Morgan Wallen. And there's a line that has been really sticking out to me, right? It says, "You told me you wished I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet." So, of course, there's this vibe of things not being over, unfinished business, things popping back up from the past, right? And obviously, we are already in Mercury retro shade. So, for some of you, you could be noticing these themes popping up in your life already. And as we are hurtling towards the solar eclipse happening here next week, technically within this week, and Taurus season and Mercury retrograde, all these things happening, a lot of themes from the past are going to be popping up, okay? As I'm talking about this, my throat is getting dry. So for some of you, this could even involve individuals who you haven't spoken to in a long time, who maybe are nervous, right, to approach. And I say that because in the pre-shuffle, okay, and I say pre-shuffle, but really these are just the cards that popped out as I'm preparing to do the reading. So the first card that came out was, "I'm so terrified of losing you. I pray that it's not too late to fix this." So the energy that we're connecting to already, there's a fear there, right? And another song that I have been picking up on is Sam Smith's "How Do You Sleep at Night," right? How do you sleep when you lie to me? All that fear and all that pressure. I'm hoping that your love, or my love, excuse me, will keep you up tonight. I knew I needed to write the lyrics down for a reason because I'm obviously about to forget. So anyways, you guys, there's this fear and this pressure that's building, and there's a need for closure, right? Or even just in general, just getting things out and off of the chest to be released. Now, the card that popped out from the Friends deck was the Ace of Cups. So obviously, whoever we're connecting with, there is a lot of love here, okay? It's overflowing. Ace of Cups is an opportunity, the birth of a new relationship, sometimes even the birth of a child, just the birth of something new, a new romantic cycle. Could also represent self-love, right? So for whoever we're connecting with, this could be someone finally deciding to fill their own cup to the point of now they're ready to start sharing that love with someone else. Because in a lot of these situations, we have expectations of our counterparts and things like that. But at the end of the day, our counterparts sometimes are living with an empty cup as it is, right? Dealing with karmic partnerships and situations that they need to grow out of and heal from. So the Ace of Cups popping up in the upright was just like, wow, it's a lot of love here, and this person is bursting forward with it, and possibly even so much love that they can't contain their feelings any longer, right? It's going to have to come out eventually. And I think the cause behind this are the other two cards that popped out from the mini deck, right? The deck that I used for clarification was the Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So the reason behind all of this love that's overflowing is, again, something from the past is what I'm assuming here. Someone did not get what they were wishing for. Someone has not been happy or fulfilled. They've not been satisfied with their life based on this Three of Swords, this three energy. Okay, this could be a third party situation. This could just be regrets about the past, heartbreak, separation concept. But someone is not happy based on this energy here, and it's causing them to realize their love for someone. It's causing them to see how fearful they've been of losing this opportunity to love. And again, whoever we're connecting with is hoping that it's not too late to fix this. Okay, so as I say that, I'm going to put these cards that popped up in the pre-shuffle back in the decks, and I'm going to just kind of move into the reading. Okay, so once again, that song Last Night, right? Some more of the lyrics say, no way, it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Now, one of the other lines I'm remembering, I didn't write this one down, but it's talking about still waking up, wanting you and me. So the song ultimately is about a fight, right? Fights that take place. And even through all the fighting and everything that you say when you're drunk and things that you don't mean, at the end of the day, this person still wakes up wanting you and them. Okay, so that is what I've been picking up on all day today. I wanted to share that with you guys. Now let's move into the reading itself. Right, so we are going to be using the Friends Tarot, obviously, and like I said, I'm going to shuffle that Ace of Cups back into the deck. And we're just going to see collectively what Spirit wants us to know in regards to the energy of souls and separation. Okay, so we're trying to connect with divine counterpart energy here. So what is the overall energy that we need to see? What is the message we need to see first from this deck here? 10 of Cups. I cannot believe this. Actually, you know what? I can. Nothing even surprises me anymore with these readings, you guys. You just cannot make this stuff up. So we've got Mike and Phoebe here as the 10 of Cups, looking off into their snowy wedding scape, right? That was like such a beautiful wedding out of the three characters, right? The three female characters. Obviously, we never got to see Rachel and Ross tie the knot officially, right? We only got to see them do that in Vegas, for those of you who are being subject to my spoiler alerts right now if you've never seen Friends. But yeah, Phoebe and Mike's wedding was like a winter wonderland, right? And even though the dog like barely survived, it was like freezing to death. Everyone was so happy. It was blissful. And, you know, I think even there was a moment there where things looked like they weren't going to happen, and they happened, right? That was what the whole episode was about. Things were falling apart. Doesn't Monica like quits being her wedding planner? And at the last minute, they pull everything together. So this could be a message for some of you out there too, that your reunion, right, with this person that you've maybe been waiting on is coming together, and it's going to come together at the last second when you thought maybe all was lost. Okay. So yeah, 10 of Cups is reunion. It's happiness. It's the happily ever after, you know, family, love. And yeah, I mean, the rainbow obviously isn't in this specific card, but the concept of the rainbow, getting everything that you've wanted. And the rainbow does represent reunion for twin flames, okay? So hopefully this is the feeling, right? The vibe that's happening collectively, is this yearning, I guess, for this happy ending or this reunion. So yeah, it would make sense that the Ace of Cups would pop out earlier, right? There's a lot of love on the table. So let's connect specifically to this person, whoever we're connecting with. What is this person thinking and feeling in regards to the viewer? The Two of Pentacles. We got Joey standing here with his, forget about it look, right? Joey, the classic Italian like guy, right? Standing on the side of the street asking for tips. Joey was probably one of my favorite characters just because he literally lived his life by the seat of his pants, okay? In a lot of the episodes, he was just, too poor to even make ends meet, and Chandler was like basically carrying him the whole time. I'm specifically thinking about the episode where Joey only has the $50 after he's been robbed. And the guy comes over selling dictionaries. And you know what? I think that guy that played that actor is the same guy who plays the main guy on the other side of the closet in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I forget his name, but he had like the long curly hair. Anyways, I'm going on a huge tangent. Two of Pentacles is to me sometimes being at a crossroads, right? Having a decision to make, trying to, rub your two pennies together to make ends meet. It's sort of putting those first two things down as your foundational bricks to try to gain that stability for yourself. Two of Pentacles can sometimes be a bit of a balancing act or a struggle through some changes. So that is what is on the mind of the person we're connecting to. They're wanting to create stability, and I think they're trying to figure out how, okay? They're kind of looking at everything that they have, and they're trying to figure out how to make it grow into more, how to provide more substantial shifts and changes in their life. So if this person is struggling, then it's because they're trying to figure out how to make things work, okay? Let's focus a little bit more on this person's feelings. The Three of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, I think this person is very focused on healing from whatever this was, okay? You, the viewer, can apply whatever narrative you want to the Three of Swords. But obviously, heartbreak and regret are the two biggest themes here. I think this person has a lot of that, okay, in regards to you, and in regards to separation in its entirety. I think this person wants to heal and move past it. Let's get a clarity card for this energy. Thoughts and feelings of the person we're connecting with. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So now we've got the old classico karmic partner here, right? So Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can definitely represent an ex, right? Ex-wife, ex-partner. This could represent someone very toxic and controlling, someone very materialistic and selfish, someone who uses finances as a means to get what they want, right? So I do think that ultimately, you guys, above all else, if you're involved in a third party situation and your person chose to be with a karmic partner or whatever, then understand that this is a part of your person or your counterpart's lessons in life. It's a part of their journey. It's a soul contract that they need to fulfill in their own time and at their own pace. But whatever this is, it caused your person a lot of heartbreak and sadness, okay? And ultimately, everyone gets hurt really in a third party situation. So, you weren't the only person going through it, and neither was your person. I have a feeling that even though your person might have been involved with someone very toxic, this person probably ended up experiencing regrets of their own, right? Now, not really asking anything in particular. We were just talking about the whole concept of karmic partners that popped up, and I was saying getting away from anything toxic, and this card pops up here, the Five of Swords in the reverse. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, getting away from anything toxic, walking away from anyone who is trying to serve their own ends, not letting anyone have control over you, not letting anyone be able to spin the narrative in their own way, like to me, I see Five of Swords as someone just like doing whatever it takes to win and get what they want, no matter who they hurt, no matter who they have to step on to get there. And you know what? Maybe even your counterpart was carrying some of this energy as well, right? We're talking about how this person may have chosen someone else over you. And this is exactly how they could have made you feel at one point. But, I think that it wasn't so much because they were trying to hurt you. It was more so a matter of survival in their own situation. Okay. So this person, in order to survive the karmic relationship, they had to, similar to a chameleon, adapt some of these traits and some of these ways so that they could make it through what they were going through. Okay. They kind of had to do what they had to do. It was like a necessary sacrifice. Okay. Unfortunately, you were on the losing end of that, right? But what really did you lose? Nothing, because you didn't have to go through what they went through. You got to walk away from this person and create peace for yourself and heal from your own lessons having to do with this person, right? So all is not lost. And isn't that what your person is fearful of? That everything's lost? That it might be too late to turn the beat around on this connection? So let's get into it even more with this person. What is it that they are currently doing in the physical? What actions are they taking in the physical at present? The Ace of Pentacles. So this person is using their resources to invest in opportunities that are promising for their future. And even though there's possibly some hardship or some struggle up ahead, or there may be some challenges that they have to deal with, the lilies here at the base of the mountain suggest peace. Okay, overall. So I think this person is investing in their own peace and doing whatever it takes, right? Climbing every mountain to get to that space where they feel comfortable in how they are using their resources, right? The Ace of Pentacles is also a proposal, a gift, or a physical, tangible offer. So this could be what your person is working on, right? That's like Spirit could be telling them, you're ready to make this offer. You're ready to take what you have and invest in this new journey. So yeah, I do feel that your person is taking action on that. And the Nine of Cups in the reverse once more. It's because your person does not want to miss another opportunity to get their wish. They don't want to miss another chance to invest in themselves and make themselves happy. Okay, so it's not so much about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's the long-term goal. But the immediate goal is for your person to take their resources and invest in themselves, because they've spent a long time being unhappy. Okay, not getting what they want. Maybe watching their karmic partner get everything that they've wanted. And, ultimately they had those two little coins left to rub together. So let's clarify that. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? The 10 of pennies now becoming the 5 pennies. So I do think that your person was struggling to keep things together here in this long-term committed connection. Again, possibly involving finances and things like that. But ultimately, I feel as if your person and that person are either already separated or this is in the works, okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse to me spells a divorce or a breakup or a dissolving of family assets, right? So yeah, I think that is what would make your person happy, is finally like freeing themselves or breaking away from that situation. So let's dig even deeper. What does this person want? What do they want with you? So we've got the 6 of Cups. So this person definitely wants to reconcile. Okay, they want to make things right. They want to possibly have a chance to talk about the past. And once more, we're talking about Mercury retrograde happening here. So this makes sense. So obviously this message is not going to be for everyone. This is clearly about someone coming back around from the past. Now, if you're familiar with Friends, okay, we're talking about Phoebe and Mike being endgame, and this other guy, I forget his name. It's like, why would I forget his name? I don't know. Maybe because the whole point of this character coming back around was to test Phoebe, okay? And obviously, I know he's the scientist. He went to Minsk, but I can't think of his David. There's his name, David. So David comes back around and tries to get back into Phoebe's life, right? He moves back from Minsk, but it's almost this energy of like too little too late, right? Phoebe's already moved on. She's already met Mike, the love of her life. And, even though it's nice to have those conversations, to have closure on the past, sometimes in certain cases you may find, the viewer, that if this person comes back around, you might feel that same way, right? It's nice to share the memories, it's nice to have the closure, and you may even be having nostalgia about this person around this time of the month, okay, towards the end of the month here. But Six of Cups does represent a soul connection. So I do think this person, above all else, they are aware that there's a strong soul tie between you and them, that there's some sort of unfinished business. This person's going to come back around, and they're wanting to make the effort and show you that they still care about you very deeply, okay? So what else do we need to clarify on their wants? So we also have the Hierophant in the reverse. So this could mean that this person wants to communicate with you that they are no longer legally or spiritually attached to anyone. Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse can signify like not being married. Okay, if you're wanting to take it in that direction. But this could also be, your person wanting to have a conversation with you about religion, spiritual beliefs, traditions, things that maybe have been keeping them away or that have been delaying them from coming back in and having these conversations, okay? Because a lot of times that's what it's about. There's differences when it comes to spiritual beliefs, values, the way you're raised. A lot of these journeys involve age gaps and different, backgrounds and things like that. So, and that's the purpose, right? The purpose of these type of connections are to bring these sort of backgrounds together and create ties where things need to kind of be on a more neutral basis. So we're taking the extremes of certain aspects and we're trying to bring neutrality to it using this spiritual journey. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what this person wants. They want to have a conversation about that with you. And what else? Let's anything else we need to know about this person's external situation? Something, maybe anything they might be going through right now. So we have two. Okay, first of all, we have two cards. First one is the Queen of Swords, okay, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we also have Justice. So two cards that carry the energy of Libra. You, the viewer, could be a Libra, right? Or this person could be, again, with the Justice card, going through a divorce or separation, balancing out their karma or legal matters with another karmic connection. And then the Queen of Swords could represent, again, a partner, someone that they are going to possibly for advice. Queen of Swords can also represent you, like I said, the viewer. If this person is wanting to communicate with you and let you know what they've been going through. But if you, the viewer, do relate to the energy of the Queen of Swords, then this could also be spirit sort of being cheeky, right? Saying that you already knew what was going on behind the scenes of this person's external situation all along. Maybe you've already had dreams or visions or just that knowing shit energy, right? there's no need for you to even ask or try to suss it out, because you already know. And the butterfly sitting on her shoulder, I think also, like I said before, you, the viewer, have probably already walked away from this connection, transformed and healed from it. But like I said, I think this person is also being inspired through this energy of justice, clearing their karma, that it's actually healthy for them to speak their truth. Okay, Queen of Swords is intelligent and witty, sometimes can be labeled as a bitch, right? But the reason why is because the Queen of Swords is strong and resilient, and she doesn't let any bullshit get past her. So whatever this represents for you, for some of you, this could even be your person's spirit guide, okay? But like I said, whoever this is, the energy of truth and justice is really coming out in your person's external situation. It's like there's going to be no stone left unturned when it comes to secrets or anything. Everything is being exposed and laid out and for all to see, okay? So I'm going to get a clarity card as well. Anything else we need to see? Yeah, the Magician. So also this is giving your person a newfound energy of excitement and movement. I think this person feels inspired to create and manifest. And similar to the Ace of Wands here, your person knows they're the ones with the power and the resources to do it. They've always had this power. Okay, it's always been kind of lying dormant within them, but they needed to clear their karma first. They needed to get things straightened out in the physical world. Okay, so what is this person's challenge? What is their challenge as we are closing out Aries season and moving into the first week of Taurus season? The Page of Pentacles is their challenge. Okay, back to the energy of Joey. This, of course, is when he is dressed up as a cowboy and he's spraying cologne in the department store, right? Ombre for men. There was the big fight between him and the other guy. And I don't usually see the Page of Pentacles as a card of competition, but because I'm thinking of that scene in Friends, I guess that's why it's popping up for me. But, you know, obviously the Page of Pentacles is a student. It's a messenger card. It's someone taking their time and someone investing in themselves. You can see he's like spinning the coin almost like a basketball, like he's trying to show off. And I think that this person, even though they want to make this offer towards you right now, I think this person's challenge is that they've spent so much time living under the control of a karmic partner. Now that they're breaking free, they have this one opportunity to invest, and they have a decision to make, in a sense, right? We saw the Two of Coins before. He was juggling the two coins. It's almost like this person has a decision to make between investing in themselves and investing in you. And if I'm being frank, okay, and some of y'all might not want to hear this, but this person should invest in themselves, okay? This person should absolutely invest in themselves, just as they should fill their own cup, which is what we were talking about at the very beginning of the reading. If this person doesn't invest in themselves and pour into themselves, then how on earth are they going to have any substance to invest in you? Okay, this person needs to invest in themselves first and then you. So the other card that's sticking out here is the Four of Wands, you guys. So for those of you Twin Flamesy Poos on the Twin Flamesy Poo journey, this is your reminder, okay? This is your confirmation. Ross and Rachel are endgame, just like Phoebe and Mike are, just like Monica and Chandler were. And you can see here they're dancing the night away, and this is the episode, one of my favorite episodes, a bottle episode, where Ross drinks the fat, where Joey wears all of Chandler's clothes with the couch cushion and everything, Monica leaving that totally unhinged message on Richard's answering machine, and then Rachel finally getting dressed and going commando to the event that Ross has for his job, right? So Four of Wands is like everything working out, everything finally being balanced, and everyone kind of getting to celebrate and celebrate friendship, celebrate marriage, celebrate life. So Four of Wands is a union card, right? So the challenge for this person is they want to be with you so bad. They don't want to miss out on this opportunity to do life with you. They don't want to miss the chance to dance the night away with their counterpart and reveal their feelings and have all of these great things. But at the end of the day, that balance cannot come if your person is imbalanced. Okay? So let's clarify that. The World. So, Spirit is saying that everything is going to come full circle. Everyone's lessons are going to be learned. Everything's going to be tied off with a nice, neat little bow at the very last second. Just like I said before, just when you think all is lost, it's not, okay? And for some of you, this could even be a sign for the far off future, since we're looking at a Christmas wreath in this card. For some of you, around Christmas time, things could finally be coming full circle for you and your person in regards to your journey reaching the closure that you've been looking for, okay? So let's get the bottom of the deck here. Temperance. Smack, 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 right? I'm going to throw the deck at the camera. So Temperance popping up as the underlying energy here. It's a reminder that, once again, everything happens for a reason. There are things in the ethers being organized and balanced out for you that you are not even aware of. Okay, your spirit guides, your angels, they're there helping you and guiding you and opening up opportunities for you to experience balance and peace, okay? So I do think that Spirit is, again, being cheeky, reminding you that all lessons have their time frame. Everyone's journey is their own, and sometimes when we want things to progress, or we really, really want something to happen for ourselves, we have to understand that every moment has its purpose. Okay, even these long periods of time where you feel like maybe you're waiting on someone to communicate, or you're waiting on union, right? Whatever the concept is that you're being patient for, Spirit's telling you it's for a reason, that they are guiding you and helping you behind the scenes in ways that you couldn't even imagine right now. Okay, and bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So another reminder that, you know, even when you think, once again, that all is lost or that you missed an opportunity, no, you didn't. Okay? No, you didn't. So if you're sitting there unhappy or unsatisfied or bored or wondering what's next, or feeling like your cup is empty, or that you didn't, do the thing, or you didn't achieve the thing, no, you didn't. Okay, you can never miss an opportunity that was meant for you. That's not a missed opportunity. If you feel like you missed out on something, that's your reminder right there that it wasn't really meant for you. Okay, or maybe it was just not the right timing for you. That these things that you're unaware of being organized behind the scenes, that is what's for you, okay? So don't allow yourself to be mistaken in thinking that you missed an opportunity with this person, or that, things aren't going to work out for you in the future because this, that, and the third. No. Okay, every opportunity it comes with a silver lining. If you missed it, then it wasn't for you. It's because something better is being arranged behind the scenes. And think about Rachel, right? All the time she spent at the coffee shop doing that job that she freaking hated, only to move on to the next job and to be pouring coffee for that job, and finally working where she wants to work, being in the fashion industry, living the life of her dreams, getting an offer to move to Paris, all these great things, right? But back in the days of her working at the coffee shop, she never would have guessed that all of those things would unfold for her, right? So never stop the universe from surprising you. Never fold your arms or cross your arms to the universe and say, you know what, that's whatever, I'm done, or, getting upset or griping about what you didn't receive, because something else is coming, okay? Something much, much better. And for some of you, it's like I said, it's going to be this person, but you're going to have to understand that this person needs to make themselves a priority as well, okay? Yes, you are a priority, but this person needs to make themselves a priority, just like you've been doing all of this time while you have been in temperance mode, waiting for them to figure out their business, okay? So let's get some advice from Spirit. So we have a boundaries. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken and sometimes it's given. And sometimes, if you're on the subway, it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. So, this is also a reminder. It says here, sometimes personal space is taken and sometimes it's given. So, healthy boundaries are definitely important here, especially if you feel like you're picking up on the energy of your person. Understand that this space right now that's between the two of you, it's for a reason, okay? And again, it's okay for this person to put up boundaries, just as it's okay for you to put up boundaries. If this person didn't choose you, or they cut off communication with you, or they, didn't do what you expected them to do, and you feel like they put up a boundary that wasn't necessary, it was for their survival, okay, for their own protection, to deal with their situation, okay? So yeah, don't let that affect your self-worth. Okay, I cast off all concerns about what people think of me. I know I'm a totally kick-ass person, and my kick-assness can never be diminished by rejection. So people can think what they think and feel what they feel. In the meantime, I'll just keep on knowing what I know without thinking about what they're thinking about what I already know, I think. Okay, so if someone puts up boundaries to protect themselves, to do what they need to do to serve their own ends, okay? You might not feel like it was the best thing to do, but you're not in their shoes, okay? So don't let this person's actions affect your view of yourself, okay? Or your self-worth. So I'm going to share this one last card with you because, like I said, the vibe is that this person is wanting to come forward and communicate with you about the past, things that needed closure. And we've got honesty, and we've also got perfect match, okay? So this heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in a complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results is a rootin' tootin' trust parade, and everyone's invited except the bagpipe players, but they'll show up anyway, right? So the concept of honesty is telling the truth even when it's scary, even when it might hurt, right? So be honest about your intentions, be honest about what you want for your life and what you're willing to accept, right? Keep your boundaries up. Like I said, for some of you, this person coming around from the past, you may choose to continue to keep up those boundaries and say, you know what, good. I'm glad that you I'm glad that you reached these conclusions, and thank you for being honest with me, but I still choose to, so on and so forth, okay? So again, not every single one of you is going to be ending up at the end of the day with that 10 of Cups in regards to coming into union with a physical person. For some of you, this 10 of Cups might just be living your best life, right? Just being happy and fulfilled, because you don't need another person to make you feel happy and fulfilled. Only you can do that for yourself, right? The 10 of Cups is similar to the 2 of Cups. It's not, oh, I'm getting my happy ending because my person's here now. No, the person that shows up needs to be in that 2 of Cups state of mind. Balanced energy, full cups, understanding that each day is going to be sometimes more required from you than 50%, right? Each person giving 100%. And, if sometimes one person's slacking, it's okay because the other person's going to pick up the pieces. Like it's not always going to be perfect just because it's the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is going to look different for everyone, right? So is the 4 of Wands. So if I'm being honest, perfection isn't necessarily the end game. But let's not go on that tangent any further. We're going to go into perfect match, because some of you, this could be your perfect match. This could be your counterpart, your person that is doing the work right now in their own world to prepare themselves for that moment in time where it is the perfect time. Okay, not just perfect match, but perfect time. So it says, congratulations, you've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is an auspicious sign that a healthy, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be a non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. So, again, the concept of perfect, it is what it is, right? Ultimately, your perfect match is going to be the person who shows up for you and who continuously shows up for you, no matter how hard or crazy things get. And again, you're going to have those things, that connection, that ability to feel each other's energy. But it can't be anywhere close to a perfect match if one person isn't investing in themselves or loving themselves, taking care of themselves. And if this is going along the way that we've seen in the cards, then this person is just now breaking out of these patterns, of these connections that have been holding them back or keeping them unhappy. So this person's going to need some time to bounce back so that they are their own perfect match. Okay. So give them some time, give them some space. And as always, you guys, never rush anything during Mercury retrograde. These periods are for reflection and review, reevaluation. It is not meant to start new relationships or sign contracts or do anything involving taking like financial risks, I would say. Even though I feel like maybe financial risks are more a Venus retrograde thing, but just be careful, right? Before you sign any documents, make sure you read everything through and just make sure you're resting, okay? Resting and reflecting. So let's get some messages from this person's higher self. What do they want to say to you? I know how easy it is to fall into doubts. Just know things aren't always what they seem, okay? So we're just talking about, I'm getting like violent hiccups. We're just talking about giving this person space, right? If this person needs more time or they need more space in order to figure things out, don't fall into doubts about the connection. Don't slip into a negative state of mind. Things are not always what they seem, okay? So yeah, some of you may still be in connections where your person is kind of putting on a show with the karmic, pretending everything's fine. So again, we're talking about survival here, okay? This running and chasing game is so exhausting. It's time to heal this connection. So ultimately, your person is craving a healing happening here between you and them. Maybe this person ran from you and now maybe you're running from them, considering their situation, and this person's done with it. Okay, they want to be able to connect with you without any games. Okay. Spending time with others is so unsatisfying. No one understands me the way that you do. So, yeah, spending time with other people where you're just not clicking, it ain't fun, right? It is not fun. It's awkward. And it makes you want to be around those people that you do connect with even more, right? Being around what you don't want really makes you crave what you do want. What else do we have here? I'm starting to see where I've been living life from a place of ego, and I want to change that. So they're trying to break out of the 3D paradigm here, and they're trying to surround themselves and be of an energy that is not shrouded in the mind, okay, in the mind's narrative. Sometimes the only thing that gets me through the day is being able to communicate with you telepathically. So, what did I say before? There's that connection, okay? There's that feeling. You can feel each other's energy. There's telepathy going on here. So, when you and this person are thinking about one another, that is when you are communicating with one another. And also, all I want is to reunite with you. I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen. Okay, so just like we saw before, you guys, this person wants a reunion. They want to make things right. They're hoping that it's not too late. And like I said before, you guys, that song that was stuck in my head, I'm not even going to pull musical messages cards. I feel like that is the song that we are focusing on, is Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Okay, something's telling me this ain't over yet. This person knows there's unfinished business, that this is not the last time they're going to see you or talk to you or experience your energy. They know that your time is coming down the road. Okay, so hopefully this reading resonated with someone out there. If it did, don't forget to engage with the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And of course, you guys, if you are members of the Spicy Sub Society, you will be able to enjoy the extended version of this reading, where we will be finding out what your counterpart is feeling in regards to their sexual and sensual energy, and other naughty messages that they would like to share with you. So, other than that, you guys, next time I will see you is for the eclipse new moon energy next week. So, stay tuned for that reading. And of course, those of you waiting on your intimate extended readings, I will be releasing those next week as well. So, I love you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.